What's up, guys? Welcome back to Average Takes.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
How's it?
Yes, sir. Nice to hear you guys. Nice to see you. We're bringing to you today our baseball update, I guess. We're heading into the AL and NLCS, the championship series. We got the Red Sox versus the Astros and the Dodgers versus the Braves. Tell you how we got there.
Final four.
Final four
Final
surviving
four.
right now. Well, last time we talked to you, we gave you our
Exciting
predictions.
baseball.
We were 1 for 2 in the predictions, in the wild card round, and we were 0 for 2 in our next predictions. Reverse Jinx podcast. That's all I gotta
Reverse Jinx
say.
podcast all the
That's all I have to
way.
say.
It's just
Um,
anytime we sweep for teams, there's not good.
Doesn't work.
We can't all agree. If someone has to be one off, that's how it has to go from now on. If we want to see our picks succeed. If not, then we can continue to just sweep on these picks, and then we at least we know we're cursed, so we can pick like better teams. You know who we don't want to
You
win,
guess the outcome.
so then we can curse them. Yeah.
nice, nice. Well, after oh, getting a little lag there, but we talked about the wild card. The Red Sox beat the Yankees. We all had the Yankees winning, but the Red Sox went in, crushed Garrett Cole early, got him out of the game early, and then just ended up winning that game. Other side, Dodgers versus Cardinals. Honestly, Wainwright, great game. Max Scherzer, great game. It went down to a walk-off homer in extra innings. It's just how the cookie crumbles. Home team, easy as that. Then we had the Astros versus the White Sox and the ALDS. This is where we're getting things wrong
That
here.
sucks.
White
This is where
Sox
we're getting
get
things wrong.
beat up. Astros score like
A
freaking like
million
50
runs.
runs in 4 games. It felt like two 10-run
Yep.
And
performances.
White
hate
Sox scored 12 one game though.
Yeah, but I mean, the Astros have that reputation still, kind of like lingering on them. And the White Sox and the Astros had a little beef going on during the playoffs, and
Hmm.
the Astros literally shut them up. Like the White Sox can't say one thing about the Astros ever again. You literally
Fueled the
got
fire.
pummeled.
Hmm.
Pummeled.
Yeah, and like the Astros low key are a good team right now, and it's weird to say, but like yeah, you'll always have that speculation of, oh, are they do they have cameras in their stadium still? Like, what they've got to find ways to get around like that trash can thing. And they honestly had a the stats show they hit better on the road. So like they know this, and that's why they're just chill, because they know like this year they weren't cheating, and now they're in the ALCS with 4 games to win to go back to the World Series.
Yeah, and
Um,
that's one thing to key on is that, trust is so hard to earn. It really is. And for them to cheat and not too long ago, it's going to be the reputation, that core is still there, that group of guys. And they're always going to have that on them for a while. So, but other than that, they rake, completely rake. They have some stars right
Rake.
now, underlying stars. Michael Brantley batting 368 right now, 7 hits, an extra base hit, 4 RBIs in the playoffs. That's huge. And then of course you have Alex Bregman, kind of huge. He's in 375 right now in the playoffs, 4 RBIs, 4 runs scored, couple walks there. Those are huge for them, and that's high up there. Those are both top 10 in playoff batting right now. So they're gonna take that.
And don't forget about Carlos Correa. He's hitting 385 right now.
Carlos Correa. I didn't even see that, but he's going into free agency. Gonna be
He's gonna get a bag. Don't worry.
yeah, it's gonna be really weird. All the free agents this offseason. But now let's hop to the other side. Red Sox defeated Tampa Bay
And
Rays,
on fire.
and
Dusted the Rays.
Dusted them.
yeah, bro, and made it look easy, 3-1. Rays only won one game, and no one thought the Red Sox were going to win this series. Like the Rays beat them up all year long in the regular season, but the one thing that the Red Sox have is hot bats. Kike Hernandez, 435, 5 extra base hits out of his 10 hits, 5 runs scored, unreal. Alex Verdugo, 348, 8 hits,
Alex Verdugo, Xander
3 RB,
Bogaerts
or
been cranking home runs.
yeah. Xander Bogarts, another guy, 350 batting average. You have JD
The
Martinez,
one
Yeah,
thing
their bats are on
465.
fire.
the one thing about this Red Sox team that I really like, and it's you can't coach it, is it's called timely hitting. So that is why that they beat the Rays, because they get runners on base and they scored them. No matter, like, they don't have to score 10 runs, but when you have runners on base, you need to execute, and that's what the Red Sox do really well. Um, and these these two teams, like, you match them up together, the Astros clearly have the better team on paper, pitching, hitting, defensive wise, everything. The Red Sox are low key.
I don't think anymore. Not anymore. After they sweep the race teams, they scored 6, and then 12 the last game. They're on
One
Yeah,
fire.
one thing I don't
yeah,
think
but
you
I also
saw.
think that helps is
I was gonna mention that one thing I don't think you saw was Lance McCullers injured right now. Had an MRI. They said it not crazy, but it's not good. He definitely won't be making his next start.
yeah, that's not good. He's the Astros' best pitcher right now because Verlander's out. Greinke is barely touches
Out of the
90.
bullpen.
Um, yeah, like, but the Red Sox, Nathan Eovaldi is just a different human being. And when it comes to October, he loves a pitch in Boston in October, and they're just proving everyone wrong right now. The Red Sox are super hot, and me and Bob talked about it a couple of days ago. There's something fishy about this team. There's a feeling that this team can easily handle this Astros team, and everyone in, like, that are Boston fans, they see that. And I mean, they're the better like team in these two, I think, in the baseball world.
In the
That's for
baseball
sure.
world.
So we've talked about both teams evenly. Who you taking?
I'm
I'm
taking
gonna.
Boston.
Oh, are we sweeping this?
I think we're all sweeping this. You can't sweep after those bats, bro.
Nope, I'm
You keep
going
that
with the trash cans.
Okay, good. I was gonna be the flip.
terrible.
I was gonna be the flip if you weren't. I'll go Red Sox. I
No,
think
I'm going with the trash cans.
I think that the Red Sox have something
We'll let
fishy
Cheney
going with
lose.
them. I think that they have the hot bats, but this Astro team can play. They can play.
It's honestly setting up for a 2017 rematch of the 2017 World Series, and honestly, if MLB's rigged, it's going to be the opposite outcome of that series. I'm just saying,
Just saying.
All right, let's
the
move
way
on.
that the way that Game 5 ended tonight, something might be fishy in MLB #rigged.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit. we talked about the Dodgers had the walk-off win. They had to go and face the Giants. Um, and this was,
The best record MLB Giant.
yeah, the two best records in the MLB face each other for a 5 game series, and it went all five. Me and Shinny were able to go to game 4. That was awesome. Um, Crazy
How was the
experience.
atmosphere there?
Atmosphere was unbelievable. When we were driving in, we were a little bit late, and a single, and you could hear the crowd roar just off a single. The entire stadium just like you could hear it from
It's
miles away. It
fire.
was the atmosphere was unreal. Even though Dodger Stadium is the most simplest, plain, ugly stadium there is, it was great. It was fun. I had a blast.
It literally is. It's when you think of a baseball field, like when you draw a baseball field just on a piece of paper, that is literally Dodger Stadium. Like that's exactly how they made that stadium. And I mean, the atmosphere was lit though, and it was literally. I want to say there's probably 100 Giants fans there wearing Giants gear, and then there was 30,000 Dodger fans there, all wearing blue. It was a wave of blue, and you could literally hear the Dodger fans booing everybody wearing a Giants jersey walking down an aisle or something. They were literally booing them.
You guys wearing brown?
Neutral colors, all black.
Came from
I
work.
was expecting to go to.
Scared.
I was expecting to be at someone's funeral, so I wear all black, and didn't
All
happen.
black to a funeral, and the guy survived. Dodgers had their back against
Yeah.
the wall. They ended up surviving. Had a couple homers. Mookie Betts had a 2-run homer. Was it Will Smith? Will Smith had a 2-run bomb. But
What
yeah,
about Mookie? When's the last time he got out?
yeah. When's the last time he's gotten out? Mookie leading the
Don't know. Was 4 for 4 tonight?
4 for 4 tonight, leading the postseason in hits. And this is when this Dodger team gets scary. They ended up winning tonight. It took all of 4 Mookie Betts hits, but the Dodgers grinded that game out, top of the ninth. Giants
Fuck
lose
the
on
umpire at the
a
end of the game. That's all we can
yes,
agree on, right?
Hundred
yes,
percent.
lose on a check swing that was not a swing. There's no way you could end a game like that. Umpires suck. They think fans pay money to see them, and it's annoying. And that's that. Dodgers are going to be
It's
taking.
just it's
Go ahead.
it's just so annoying how like all the umpire had to do is just wave it off and let God decide who's gonna win. But he's probably unholy and doesn't believe in God. Probably big atheist vibes I was feeling, and he wanted that call in his hands. He wanted to get out of there
Bumps.
quick. Hey, it might be time.
It's
That
time.
call was just brutal, and in
It's time.
the time of that game, how like that happened, like if that call happened in the 4th inning, nobody's even talking about it. But
Yep.
because it was the last play of the game, which ended somebody's season,
It'll
like
be talked
that,
about for a while.
the Giants have to go the whole offseason knowing that's how their season ended, not on a strikeout, not on a guy blowing the ball by you, on a
On
check
a
swing.
check
Like
swing, bro.
Well,
it's
I think this
so
is also Gabe Kapler's fault.
terrible.
I think Gabe Kapler messed up because he
I
leaves
wouldn't want
their.
any team to end their season like that. Not because it's just the Giants.
I was saying that I think the Giants manager messed up because he leaves his 24-year-old closer in 2 innings. He pegs a guy, gives up 2 base hits, and they take the lead. You leave a guy in too long. Trust the guy too long. Well, Dodgers are going to be facing Atlanta Braves. They are going to have to play in Atlanta first because Atlanta's the home team. They won their division. But honestly, it's looking like this could be all Dodgers. They have the better team, better
Atlanta has
roster,
fought
better
back for their
pitching.
life, though. They have fought for their life this season.
Yeah, you're 100% right. You
They
know.
were under 500 at trade deadline. They lost their best player.
Yep.
I
No
don't know
Cunha.
how. I don't know how they made
No
this
Mike Soroka.
NLCS.
No Marcelo Ozuna. They lost a lot. But one thing they did
Was
was at the
gain
trade
was
deadline,
gain a lot.
they added as much depth as they could. You know, they weren't superstar names. They didn't make the blockbuster trade of the deadline. They added guys who they can play every single day and they will compete, you know? And that's honestly how the Braves got it this far. I honestly thought the Brewers could pull it off, but good pitching really only gets you so far. You do need to score runs. And the Brewers just weren't clicking offensive wise. The Braves handled them, beat them 3-1. And the Braves, like, they got some dudes low key. Freddie Freeman
Freddie
is a
Freeman is
dog.
MVP. Don't care, bro.
Freddie Freeman is
He's
a dog.
MVP.
Austin Riley, he was raking all year. Dansby Swanson had a breakout year. They've
100%.
been waiting for that. Ozzy Albies, like,
Ozzy Albies stepped
they
up
got
too.
some dudes over there in Atlanta. Like, I'm not sleeping on this Atlanta team, but this Dodgers team is just too good for this Braves team right now. If they had Acuna, a totally different story. Acuna
I
is
feel like
definitely a
it's
game
so
changer.
freaking unfair how bottom of the ninth inning and you want to throw Max Scherzer in. Like,
I know.
that just seems unreal, like cheating to me. Like, how are you gonna throw a starting pitcher, Max Scherzer, to come K up the fucking last three? I hate it. I hate it so much.
I mean, that's
It feels like cheating.
that's got to be your worst nightmare.
Literally, bro, your worst nightmare ever.
Bottom of the ninth, they're like, oh, I need to get a run here.
You're thinking Kenley Jansen. Like, I can do with Kenley Jansen. We might get a hit, we might not. But you throw in the fucking two-eyed machine out there, two-colored machine. It's
Oh
just
God.
cheating. Dodgers are cheaters. $280 million spenders. Crazy.
So who
Who
you
you
got?
got? Who you got winning then?
Obviously, Dodgers. I hate to say it. The Dodgers. I like Atlanta though. I want Atlanta to upset.
Ooh, an upset, huh?
I want Atlanta to upset, but I know
I'm
Dodgers are winning.
I'm low key picking the Dodgers as well. Bob, go for the sweep. You have to. We need a curse somehow. Knock this team off. We
Yeah,
need a
that's the only
curse.
way that Dodgers don't win is we curse them.
Okay, I'll agree with you because I wanted Braves, but all right, I'll agree with you. If we're throwing our curse on a team, it's gonna be
Literally
the
the
Dodgers.
worst World Series matchup you could ask for. Houston Astros versus the Dodgers.
Yeah,
Ew.
Reverse jinx.
Ew.
so boring. Reverse jinx.
My
We couldn't even get
dream
some new
matchup:
teams, you
Red
know,
Sox
like
versus
making it.
Braves. Dream matchup: Red Sox Braves.
Wasn't this the NLCS last year? This was the same exact matchup, correct?
No,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
was it?
We we
Mhm.
couldn't even get some new teams in this bitch. Come on.
That's terrible.
So bad. All because of this umpire. If that umpire says he checked his swing, next pitch, what if he hits a walk-off home run to win the game? Walk-off two-run bomb.
I'd be lit though. Red Sox versus Braves.
I
That's
guess we'll
fire,
never
Bob.
know.
You right. All right. Make sure you like, subscribe. We're gonna hit you back when, obviously, we get an update on the World Series matchup. Did you guys give the games? I'm gonna go Red Sox in 6 and Dodgers in 4.
Yikes.
I'm going Red Sox in 5, Dodgers in 4.
I'm going Astros in 7, Dodgers in 5.
Geese. Very geese.
You're supposed to sweep like
Yep.
all of us.
Nope.
All right.
We're
Nothing wrong
pissed
with being
now.
average. Deuces.
Yes, sir. Like, subscribe, comment.